When I came to the gym first time, I remember I was scary. New place, new people that were better than me, new expectations. Bro, why are you talking about the gym right now? Clickbait? No. Let's imagine you, starting YouTuber. It feels uncomfortable, frustrating, etc. But you still go and do it. You still go to this new environment. You put the camera on, microphone if you have one, and speak. You speak with new people, your audience, or your dream avatar that you've chosen to. And lastly, your expectations. You expect yourself to speak good, to be a YouTuber. And this is what's most powerful. You change your identity. In that case, you are Fatty that came to the gym for the first time. And you know what he do? He goes and try to take and bench press 120 kilos. What would you say to him? What would you advise? Stop doing this. It's not your weight. You didn't really train before. So you might as well try to bench press 40 kilos for starters, or 30 if it's hard. The same applies here in the YouTube. You don't start with big cameras, with light, with proper mic and good sound quality. It would be nice to start from it, from a good gym equipment, but you start somewhere in your garage with something that you have already. And the main point is to show up, to put this first video on, because the things that are in our life, they can create anxiety in us, and they could either stop our uploading process, see how bad we look, see how fat we are. In the gym, the truth comes up. When you see that the guy near you can bench press 120, and you can even bench press 30, the same apply here. You see that there is a guy with 120k subscribers, ironical number, and you with zero. You with zero videos, no progress, because you influenced yourself to be anxious about it, and that is a big problem. This is why you are not that big yet, because you didn't show up, and it feels not fun. Do you remember how Fatty came up? Firstly, he was scared. Me, I was scared of this environment. I didn't know where the weights are, what the plates to take, which machines to use, how to change the weights properly, what to ask, who to call if I don't know. Same there. You don't know really much, but how did I progress there in the gym? I went every single day without a questions, without a support, just by watching YouTube videos, just by learning from internet. The same comes there. Show up, post the video, watch from me and other dudes that are making this helpful videos for you, and then take a picture of the result. Then flex your biceps into the mirror, or flex your subscribers into your friends. I don't know. Whatever you want to get, status, money, you can achieve it. The video is titled How to Make Recording More Fun. And I realized while he's telling you my story and the story of Fatty in the gym, it wouldn't be fun first of all. It would be hard work. It would be something that you put effort in. And this is good, because if it would be easy, every single person would be a YouTuber. So this could make you fun. The understanding that because it's so hard, how many channels are created? Around 3.7 million videos are uploaded to YouTube every single day. 3.7 million by different users, YouTubers, and channels. So how many guys are trying, but how many of them are leaving? If you created the first video and you upload it to YouTube, you overcame 99% of people. If you create your 10th video and you upload it to YouTube, you are in the top 80% of people. And if you created 50 videos, you're in the top 20. Does it sound easy? Just put the work in. But how many are surrendering? How many think that this is not fun, that is not interesting, and it's not my thing? Yeah, for sure. It could be not your thing to speak, you would like more to write. But then, why you surrender that easy? Do you really know that it's not your thing? Do you really feel like it? Or is it just a feeling of the desire of not working because it's hard? Now, me personally, I didn't surrender. Still watching this video, I still have more than 150 already, so I'm glad that I didn't. But how did I cure this not excitement process? Well, first of all, recently, I would just like to share this with you. I've created a YouTube channel, and it's called Tom Unscripted. You could look it up. I would probably put a link down below if you really want to check it. There is only one video, but I recorded it just because I wanted to. And I was doing basically all of the time that I was recording self-improvement videos before niching out to starting YouTubers and helping guys to solve their anxiety with cameras. This being said, I tried something different. I tried to create videos when I wanted to and not when I had a deadline to it. Like, not skipping it. I still had a deadline, but I didn't do it as the first thing in the morning because I didn't feel like it. But I did it as in the middle of a day. And I tell you what, it really feels good because I told whenever I wanted to, what I wanted to, and I spoke what I'm interested in the moment now. Actually, I recorded the video before it, but I recorded it in the morning for my main channel, and I just happened so that I felt like, let me enjoy a process of recording and speaking, and I recorded it to the second one. Now, even more I would tell you, I didn't hit a record button firstly. I spoke to a camera for 15 minutes, but because I was so interested in it, I re-recorded it. So it makes me feel really excited for it, because now I have the access to a thing that is just a caption of my knowledge, of what of my interests are in the current moment. Now, I'm not recommending you to do it if you still didn't have a little bit of subscribers and you didn't upload hundreds of videos like I did, because you need to focus on one thing firstly, and it is basically your first 50 videos about just what you think, what I'm basically described you a fun thing, how you create fun videos from your side. It would be fun because it's new, it's something that you speak about, you're currently interested in on your main channel, and it's good. That's okay. But then after, so basically this is an analogy with second channel. The main point would be upload what you're interested in and when you want to record. But upload with deadline, that's important. The next thing is small rewards. I recently heard a thing from Iman Gaji. He basically is giving himself small rewards after making something good, like a work task, etc. So what he do is, he, for example, let's say, outreached 200 people as he do as MMA agency. After he did it, he's like, okay, now I reached the goal of the day that I wanted to, and it really was essential for him. And he gave himself a time to read. This is a good reward. This is a number one reward you can give yourself. A time to read, not to scroll on social media, not to go and party, or I don't know how you can reward yourself in other ways, but something small, like reading, like speaking with your family, like going to the gym and being there for 15 minutes longer than it was. So something good that benefits you, but also it feels like a reward for you now. It may not feel as a reward for you 2 years ago, but now it feels like a one. The last one thing I wanted to mention is purpose, is to find whether it's really yours, and if you know that it is something purposeful that you do, if you show up as serious man, as showing your face into camera and speaking really what you genuinely believe in, then you would be more happy because it feels impactful. That's first. But you can be really for purpose at start because you didn't really know whether you would do it after the end of your life, but I'm assuming that you already decided that you want to be a YouTuber. So stick to the purpose and just do this task more. But then I came to a realization that there is one more thing, like in the Apple presentation. The accountability. This is the most important part a Naval speaks about. Have somebody to check you whether you did your work or not. It could be your boss, it could be your teacher, it could be your mother. We're always accountable by many people. But in our work, in our entrepreneurship, we really don't. We are the boss to ourselves. This is why it's hard for some people, because they don't have this big figure that tells them what to do and how to behave and checks them whether they did it or not. They have themselves. And it's easier to slack on with yourself rather to slack on because when you have this strong figure. So join a challenge, find a guy that would check you on, message someone in my community. I actually have one, Recordings 101. Join it, it's free down below. You can connect with other guy and stay accountable about your recording process and how your anxiety goes. And it's really powerful. Because of this challenge right now, the guy threw me a challenge to record 5 videos in a row. That's what I'm doing there. This big vlog that I planned, deep work. This is why I showed up, and it feels good. It feels fun. Because I have a challenge, and if I would achieve it, I would give myself a reward. And if I would give myself a reward, I would probably be happy. I would probably be purposeful, and I would probably create a video for a second channel of how I recorded 5 videos in a row. Because I just wanted to. On that moment, don't be nice, we could see you in the next one. Well, bang.